Beautiful and haunting, the ruins of Rosserk Abbey stand alone on the banks of the River Moy near Killala in County Mayo, Ireland. Built in the early 1400s, the abbey was home to about 30 men and women of the Third Order Franciscans. This is one of the best preserved Irish Franciscan abbeys. Its bell tower is the most characteristic feature of their architecture. Standing several stories above the church walls, the bell tower is lit by narrow slits along its sides. The belfry is topped by crenellations, and the tower is supported below in the church by Gothic arches. The Franciscans preferred simple decorations. Examples include beautiful stone window frames that still exist in the ruins. The most outstanding graces the east wall of the church overlooking the River Moy. In another part of the church, a lovely floral pattern decorates the bottom of a doorpost. The piscina, a shallow basin for washing the communion vessels, is built into the wall at the front of the church, and is topped with angels. The most unique carving in Rosserk Abbey is found on the left-hand pillar of the piscina. If you look carefully, you see in relief the image of a round tower, not unlike the round tower of Killala, only a few kilometers away. Rosserk Abbey consists of both a church and a friary, separated by a square courtyard. The church was built for use by the local community, and the men and women who lived at Rosserk ministered to the families in the area. The friary had two purposes. The first was as a school for the local families. The barrel-vaulted chambers on the ground floor would have been used as workshops for teaching useful trades, and as schoolrooms for giving lessons in Gaelic Irish history, poetry, and grammar. Secondly, the friary was a living area for the Franciscan men and women. The upper floor of the friary included sleeping quarters and a refectory, warmed by a large fireplace topped by a tall chimney. The men and women of Rosserk likely farmed the surrounding lands to support themselves and the good works they did for their community. Flocks of sheep could have provided warm wool for their clothing, and the River Moy ample fish for their plates. Unfortunately, there are no written records of the building of Rosserk Abbey or of the people who lived there, but we can walk amongst the ruins on the banks of the River Moy, and as we admire the beauty of the abbey and the landscape that surrounds it, we can imagine what life here was like 600 years ago.